Hi everyone, I'm here with Mr. Idris Musty from Excelling Key Subjects, and we were just going to talk about GCSE Science options. I know there's a lot of confusion, particularly from parents and students around the different types of science GCSE qualifications. Are you able to elaborate on the different options and awards and exams?
Indeed. I must say there are so many different options. First of all, to say that there are such things as B.Tech, applied science, and so many various options. But what I'm going to concentrate on is the GCSE Science. As far as GCSE Science is concerned, there are three different options. The one most parents understand is in their days they do physics, they do chemistry, they do biology, and they get three different grades. A minority at the moment, possibly up to 15% of young people still do it that way. They do physics, they do chemistry, they do biology, they get three grades. They could get a B for science, a B for physics, an A for chemistry, and a C for biology, for example. That option is still open. For the majority of students, they do what is called the double award. Well, it used to be called the double award. It's actually now called additional science. What that entails is that there are up to 6 modules per subject, per science subject. 6 modules of physics, 6 modules of chemistry, and 6 modules of biology. Students who do all the 6, making 18 in total, they get the 3 different grades, as I explained earlier, which means they get A for biology, B for physics, and A star for chemistry, for example.
Sure.
The majority, the 90%, do 4 modules of each, making 12 in total. So they get what is called the double award.
Okay.
Again, in terms of the way that is done, is that the first 2 modules, when they do the first 2 modules of physics, the first 2 modules of biology, and the first 2 modules of chemistry, what they get is what we call core science.
Okay.
Which consists of physics, chemistry, biology, but 2 modules of each. They do that in the first year of GCSE, which is year 10, at the age of 15. They get a grade, which is called core science. Okay? And when they move on to year 11, the following year, they do another 2 modules of each of the 3 science subjects, making 4 of each, 12 modules in total, and they get what is called additional science, which is another qualification. It used to be called double award, but it's now called additional science.
So there's core, and then there's additional, and then there's triple. Triple's the traditional.
Precisely, indeed.
Triple's-
Core, yeah. Core is the very basic that everybody has to do.
Okay, which they do in the first year.
Indeed, in the first year of GCSE.
Okay.
Yeah. In the second year of GCSE, they do another 2 modules of each.
Okay.
We now call it additional science.
Which could get them 3 grades, potentially.
Oh, right. No.
Okay.
The way it works is that when they do the core science, which is 2 modules of physics, 2 modules of biology, and 2 modules of chemistry, they get 1 GCSE grade.
Okay.
It's either a B or a C.
Okay.
Okay. That or an A star or U or whatever, they get just 1 grade. It is the average of all the 3 exams. So at the end of year 10, which used to be called the 4th form, students get a grade.
Okay.
In GCSE Science called core science. It has chemistry in it, it has biology.
But they get 1. But then in the
But they
second
get
year,
1
they
grade.
do the additional.
Indeed, which is 2 more modules of each, and they get another grade, which is called additional.
So they get the core and additional ultimately creates 2 GCSE grades, A
yeah.
stars or whatever to B, C, D.
Yeah. They could get an A for core science, and they get B for additional science, for example.
But the alternative is to do the triple award, where you do 3 subjects as per tradition.
Indeed. And the way that works is, yes, they have to do about 6 modules of each of the 3 subjects. So,
They
yes,
do more study.
Indeed, they do more. In some schools there is a sort of timetable allowance for that. But in some schools, because the students who do triple science tend to be the brighter ones,
Sure.
the more academic, so they are allocated the same time as everybody, but they move at a faster pace. At the end of year 10, those students who are doing triple tends to be that they finish the core and they've actually started on the additional, which is the second level. And by the time they finish year 11, they will have got all the 3 done. In which case, they get 3 separate, 3 different grades.
And given this system, do you think that any of these qualifications or options are better than the others?
Well, I'm not sure if it's the word better. Well, the reality is, yes, students who study the triple science, because they have done more topics, more modules, they also, in most cases, have spent more time. Yes, they have a better grasp. And if they were to attempt A-level sciences in the future, they tend to do better. Yes, so there's an advantage from that point of view. Also, the reality is that, which is a little bit unfair on them, it is a little bit harder to actually get the top grades, especially A star, for those students who do triple science. It is actually easier to get an A star in the additional science than to get, say, a B or an A in triple science. So it is more challenging.
So there's different options to consider.
Yes, there are different options. Of course, if a student wants to study medicine and they want to do A-level sciences, it's usually recommended that they actually do the triple award. Having said that, it is built in such a way that, in recognition of the fact that most students do the additional science, or double award, they sometimes call it, that is sufficient to take up an A-level in any or all the 3 science subjects. But yes, to do the triple is much better.
And by implication, doing triple is going to give you better preparation for doing the A-level
Precisely.
sciences.
Yes, it does. When you do the triple science, it gives you more preparation, because you actually do more modules of science, so you have a better grasp.
And a deeper appreciation of the physics or biology or whatever subject.
The content, indeed.
Sure.
Yes, have a better understanding.
No, that makes very good sense. That makes very good sense.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you.